from my home to yours. This will be a Vinyasa flow for the next 30 minutes. Enjoy and do at your own pace. Hands together and then find your Tadasana. Weight into your feet. Inhale, take a deep breath in. And exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, step back with that left foot. And exhale, finding your plank, lift your chest. Chaturanga, knees, toes, or child's pose. Finding your dog. Inhale, lengthen that left foot. Exhale, open your hip. Inhale, squaring that hip. Bring that foot between your hands. Lift up for crescent moon. Twisting, finding that right hand to the mat. Bringing your left arm down, engage your core, lifting up to upper lunge. Breathing and opening your chest. Lowering that back knee down and up. Feel the strength and the openness of that right hip. Maybe going a little further with each one. Holding it at that lowest position and feeling the stretch. Hands by your side, lift up and exhale. Inhale, lift up, finding the balance. And lift up and exhale. Reaching up, opening your chest, swan dive forward. I'll meet you in dog. Chaturanga, toes, knees, finding down dog. Inhale, reach that right hip, open your hip. Inhale, squaring your hips, bring the foot between the hands. Dropping the back knee with an inhale, find your crescent moon. Exhale, left hand to your right foot, revolve your lunge. Breathing with it, hands to the mat, engage your core as you lift up to upper lunge. Finding your upper lunge, pulling that right hip back, and feeling going down and up. Doing this at your own pace. Feeling your breath, guiding your flow, as you maybe go a little deeper with each one. Holding it there, pushing off that back foot as you lift up. Down or not, lift up and down. That first balance always being a challenge. And reaching up, swan dive over. I'll meet you in dog. Permission just to find your dog or to find child's pose. Do what works for you. Breathing here in dog for a minute. Just feeling your breath and the grounding against the mat. Inhale, reach that left leg high. Exhale, opening up the hip. Inhale, lengthen and bringing that foot. Finding your crescent moon. Feeling familiarity with this movement pattern. Twisting. Breathing there, maybe twisting a little more. Bringing that left arm down, engaging your core to lift up into upper lunge. Pressing off that back foot, lifting up, there comes that balance again. Using your arms to lengthen that spine. And holding it there, opening your chest and extending that leg forward. Breathing with it. Flexing that foot as you come back and find your Vinyasa 3. Right hip staying down. Reaching up. Lifting back into Virabhadrasana 2, adjust into Virabhadrasana 2. Feeling your hips, deepening that knee bend, aligning that knee over your foot. You may be feeling what your hips are doing, lengthening from one finger to the other. Breathe, feeling your strength. Pulling your heels together to engage those legs. Palms up, find your peaceful warrior. Engage that right hand a leg to engage the core, and then reach it up and breathe. Lifting up and over, finding your right angle, resting that left hand on your leg to rotate through the core and reach up to the sky. Aligning from finger to heel, breathing. Circling that right arm down to the mat. I'll meet you in dog. Chaturanga, or just going into dog, or knees, chest, and chin. Walking up, hands to your feet, lengthening your spine, and then reaching up into Utkatasana. Inhale, lifting up, hands to your heart, Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lengthen as you step back with that right foot. Exhale, finding your plank, knees or toes. Finding your dog. Lifting that right leg up, bend that knee, open your hip. Inhale, lengthen as squaring those hips, bring the foot between the hands. Inhale, reach up for crescent moon. Exhale, finding that twist. Bringing that right arm down, engaging your cores and finding your upper lunge. Opening up and pushing back with that foot, lift up, balance, and exhale, coming back. Reaching up and coming back. Reaching up and coming back. One more, lifting and holding. Opening your chest as you lengthen that leg. Breathe. Flexing that foot, swing that leg back and find your Virasana 3. That left hip staying down. Your Virasana 3 being at your own pace and your own level. Opening up into Virasana 2, finding your Virasana 2. Feeling the difference of your sides. Bending that right leg, knee over your toes. Squaring your hips or moving them forward, relaxing your shoulders. Lengthen from one finger to the other. Focusing forward, feel your strength as you squeeze those heels together, engaging up through that pelvic floor. Palms up, find your peaceful warrior. Pressing into your leg with that left hand to engage your core, and then releasing it and lifting. Breathing here. Feeling the breath giving you strength. Lifting up and over, find your right ankle. Resting that right arm on your core or your shin. Rotate with that arm through the core, reaching up through your fingertips. Breathing. Again, engaging through those heels to get that inner pelvic floor engaged to give you more strength. Your breath relaxing. Coming into your plank. Chaturanga. Down dog. Child's pose. Do what you need. Bending your knees. Walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And forward fold. Inhale, reach down and up. Utkatasana. Lifting up. Finding your hands to your heart. And by your side, Tadasana. Inhale, reaching up and lengthening up. Exhale, swan dive over. Inhale, stepping back with that left foot. And finding your plank. Finding your dog. Feel the length of that dog. Lifting those left toes high, open your hip. So feeling familiarity with this movement pattern. Finding your crescent moon. Breathing. Can you focus a little bit more on the breath with the movement patterns? Finding your upper lunge, feeling your core. Hands together, engage to your heart, twisting into that left leg. Right elbow to your left knee. Feel length with your spine as you rotate and breathe 5 long deep breaths. Feel the length of your spine. Pulling down on that right heel, using that right toe ball. Taking one more deep breath in, and then reaching up. Hands coming down, pushing up. Here we go with that balance again. One more, holding it up. Opening that chest as you lengthen that leg. 2 breaths here. And then finding your Virabhadrasana 3. Reaching from finger to toe. Bending that leg. Reach the left hand to the floor as you open up the right hip. And finding your half moon pose. Engage through the core, creating lightness with your fingers. Breathing. Bending that leg, finding Virabhadrasana 2, peaceful warrior. Lengthen through the spine. As you reach over, pull that hip back and finding your Trikonasana. So one line from one finger to the other, pulling that right hip back. Alignment, not compromising alignment for touching the floor. Do what your body can do. Finding Virabhadrasana 2, maybe a deeper Virabhadrasana 2. Hand coming to the leg or not. Reaching up or reaching over. Circling that arm around, bringing your feet parallel. And just swaying side to side. You may want to book here to keep length to your spine or not. With each movement, can you just go a little deeper, feeling the stretch in that inner thigh. It should feel good. Holding your left leg, walk around to the front of the mat. Chaturanga, cobra or upward dog, downward dog. Breathing here, bending, walking or jumping. Inhale, lengthen, and fold. Inhale, reaching up to Uttanasana. Coming up, hands to your hip. Tadasana. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive over. Inhale, lengthening as you step back. Coming into your crescent lunge. Coming into your twist. Bringing that left arm down. Finding your plank. Child's pose, chaturanga, or just dog, your choice. Reaching those right toes high, open that hip, squaring that hip, bring the knee into the chest. Engage your core as you find your upper lunge. Bring your hands to your heart, energy between those hands, engage the shoulders as you twist. Left elbow finding the right thigh. Feel length to your spine as you reach from your heels to the top of your head. Grounding that left toe ball into the mat. Engage through the leg. Breathing here. Reaching up. Balance again. Use your breath, spinal alignment to feel that balance. One more, reaching up. Opening the chest as you stretch forward. Heels coming down, find Virabhadrasana 3. Bending your knee, right hand reaching for the mat or book. Open up that left hip. Engage your core, creating lightness wherever you are. Maybe finding balance. Softening that knee, find Virabhadrasana 2. Peaceful warrior. Straighten that leg as you stretch, and then hinge and fold, finding your Trikonasana. Breathing here, feeling your alignment, opening up that left hip, tucking that right hip under just a little bit more. Breathing. Softening that knee, maybe finding a deeper right angle. Hand reaching down or on your shin. Your left arm reaching up or reaching over. Pulling that shoulder into the back pocket, your palm facing down. Feel your breath. Circling that arm around, come parallel. Finding a long spine. This time engaging as you come up. Feeling the work of the legs going down and coming up. Now maybe staying low. Side to side. Feeling your hips with this. This is your Spider-Man move. Can you lengthen your spine to give more to your hip? Holding it over to your right, walking around. Finding your plank. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Breathe, just feel the release. Going to child's pose if you wish. Bend your knees, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen your spine and fold, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Reaching up, hands to your heart. One more sequence. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swan dive over. Inhale, stepping back with that left foot. Finding your plank. Finding your dog, going through a chaturanga if you wish. Inhale, lift those left toes high, open your hip. Squaring your hip, bring that knee into the chest. Finding your crescent moon. Familiarity with the flow. Twisting will help deepen your awareness and your breath. Finding your upper lunge. Hands down, balance, here it comes. Reaching and moving. One more, holding it there. Opening up your chest as you extend your leg. Bringing that leg back, finding your Virabhadrasana 3. Softening your knee. Bring your hands to the mat, maybe on a book. Open up your hip and then drop your hip. Moving and opening up your hip, you creating your flow. Using your right hip to actually work your left hip, feeling this in your left hip. Finding your Virabhadrasana 3 and holding it there. Engage your core. Finding Virabhadrasana 2. Peaceful warrior. Straightening that front leg, lift up and over and find a deeper Trikonasana. Feel your alignment. Bending that right leg, find your right angle. Making a deeper, hand on the floor, hand on the leg, half bind or full bind. Breathing with it. Do what works for you. Feel your breath. releasing wherever you are and coming to face parallel. Bringing your hands in front of you under your chest. Reaching up with that right arm or right arm. Pressing away and circling around. Pressing up and reaching up with whatever arm you want. And circling around. Move through this with your own pace. Feeling what that circular movement feels like with your shoulders, maybe your core. Using your core to support your shoulders. Holding it and then threading the needle, bringing that arm underneath. Reaching those arms towards the mat, thumb to third eye. Bending your heels in as you bend your knees, coming up into goddess pose. Bending down and up through your hips, tucking that tailbone under, and maybe going a little deeper with each one. Holding it, and reaching up, lifting that heel up. Find your warrior. Reaching up, swan dive over, I'll meet you in dog. Whichever way you want to do. Breathing here for a minute in dog. Bend your knees, walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen your spine and forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, swan dive over. Inhale, stepping back with that right leg. Exhale, finding your plank. Child's pose, Chaturanga. Meeting in dog. Reach that right toe high, bend your knee, open the hip. Inhale, squaring the hip, bring the knee in between the hands. Crescent moon. Feeling comfortable with the movement pattern, maybe enabling you to give more focus to your breath. Engaging your core upper lunge. Finding your balance. One more, holding it there, open your chest, extend that leg. And tilting forward, find your Virabhadrasana 3. Bending your knee, bring the hands for standing split. And then opening the hip and dropping the hip. You may find that your hands want to go to a block for this. Soften that supporting knee as much as you can. Use that left hip to engage that right hip. Bringing that left hip up. Finding your half moon pose. Engaging your core. Finding Virabhadrasana 2. Peaceful warrior. Straightening that front leg, find your Trikonasana. Taking it just a little deeper. Feel your alignment. Feel your engagement. Opening up that left hip. Pulling your right heel to your left heel. Using your pelvic floor and those inner thighs. Finding a deeper right angle. Hand on your thigh. Or reaching to the floor. Your left hand reaching up or reaching to the front. If it's to the front, your palm is facing down, your shoulder in that back pocket. Engage and breathe. Circling that arm around, find your center. Hands underneath your shoulder, reaching up with your opposite arm that you used before. And then and using the core to support that shoulder as you circle. Reaching up, pressing into the floor to rotate and circling around. Breathing, using your breath to create your flow. Feeling your shoulders working with the support of your core. It should feel good. Holding it with the other side, or not quite yet. Holding it with the other side, holding it there, and tucking that arm under, threading your knee bone. Pull those arms down to the mat and then reach up into goddess pose. Pulling those arms out and up, lower yourself down, tucking your tailbone, and then just rocking side to side. Just feeling the hip open up. Holding to your right side as you lift up your left heel. Lifting up exalted warrior. Reaching up, releasing those arms, opening the chest. Swan dive over. I'll meet you in dog. Breathe in dog, letting it feel good, softening your knees, feeling the length of your spine, pulling those elbows in, feeling your shoulders, coming to your hands and knees and sitting back into child's pose, reaching through those fingers, breathing. Thank you for joining us today.